I'm over here off a Sitting Bull, and I have in front of me a CAL FIRE solar photovoltaic installation guideline. It was put out in 2008, and I actually just got this copy right here yesterday from the CAL FIRE station over on Tussing Ranch. And what this does is it basically goes over the CAL FIRE requirements for solar installations. And the reason I picked this location, unfortunately it's a little loud because it's early enough to where everybody's taking their kids to the elementary school down the street, is because I can film 4 different solar installations from this location. Here, let me show you. You've got that solar location right there. You see hang on a second, it takes me right there. Then you've got that solar location right there. You've got the solar location straight in front of me, and then over on this house, and this is going to be kind of hard, but over on this house there's a solar installation. You can see the corner of it right there. And basically what I found is all 4 of these are improperly installed. They don't meet these CAL FIRE requirements for distance from the valleys, distance from the ridge. And I just found it ironic that I could locate 4 solar installations that don't meet these CAL FIRE requirements. And these CAL FIRE requirements are to protect firemen. Fire suppression is a science, and when you go in and you install these, basically what I would call a hardware, it can get in the way of fire suppression. And fire suppression can, or improper fire suppression can jeopardize the lives and the safety of the firefighters, the rank and file. And that's why CAL FIRE got involved, because when solar started getting popular, they realized, hey, we're trying to fight the fire and the damn solar panels are in our way. Well, we can't have this, so CAL FIRE decided to put out guidelines. These guidelines are supposed to be adhered to by building departments. Building departments are supposed to go by the CAL FIRE requirements, the National Electric Code, and a few other governing bodies. And so when the systems are installed improperly, it's going to place the occupants of the homes in jeopardy, the firefighter, first responders, property damage, financial loss, and I got a feeling insurance companies could possibly refuse your claim if it's not installed properly. Part of me wants to say that if that right there, and you can see it's not 3 feet from the ridge, it's right up on it. If that right there caused a firefighter to get hurt, would the homeowner be responsible for the firefighters? Would they be liable? Would the homeowner be liable because it's improperly installed? So I'm not a lawyer, I'm only speculating on all the legalities, but I can guarantee you these 4 installations do not meet the requirements of the CAL FIRE solar photovoltaic installation guideline. So, knowing that Art Bishop, one of our city councilmen, is a retired fireman, I'm thinking Art should take the lead on this. Art should investigate why this was allowed to be installed in the town of Apple Valley, California, why it was approved by the town of Apple Valley, California, and I think that Sid Holquist, and I may be pronouncing his last name wrong, but everybody knows who Sid is. This should be brought to Sid's attention, it should be brought to Art's attention, and it should be followed through. And you know what's ironic? You see the year 2008? April 2008? I think was about 3 months before Frank Robinson became our town manager. Now, that means that these rules were in place when Frank Robinson, the town manager, became town manager. Therefore, every improperly installed and approved solar system in the town of Apple Valley would be under Frank's watch. So does that make Frank responsible? Hell no. He's leaving in July. They'll probably give him a retirement bump. They're already having a retirement party for him. So, and here's the deal. I have a letter from the town of Apple Valley in 2011 for a meeting at the town hall. Frank Robinson was there, Dennis Crone, the assistant town manager, was there, and Jim Anderson was there. And I had pictures of a lot of safety issues in the town of Apple Valley, and when I handed them to Frank Robinson, he just kind of half-assed looked at them, tossed them back at me, and said, "Mind your own business." So this was one of my issues. The reason I had photographs is because I had a 35 millimeter camera, and I didn't have a smartphone back in 2011. And so I went around with my 35 millimeter and took photographs. But this right here was one of my issues. There was a lot of other issues, mainly the Horseman Center. That was my main issue. But Frank declined. He didn't want nothing to do with it. He was having a little tissy that day, a little hissy fit. And so I'm reaching out to Sid, I'm reaching out to Art. You need to take care of this. Firefighters are in danger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to show you another one that's in the same track. It'll be a little clip. Half of it's legal, the other half isn't. Okay, so come on, Art. Art Bishop, town council member. Take the lead, dude. Get a hold of Sid. You need to go around and inspect every solar system that's been installed in the town of Apple Valley, and you need to make sure every one of them meets CAL FIRE's solar photovoltaic installation guideline, and fix it. It needs to get fixed. Because if one firefighter gets injured because of this improper installation, that's one firefighter too many. Your career rank and file deserve to have this taken care of. Right here in the town of Apple Valley. And just in case we need to put a timeline on this, it's April 28th, 2017. You see how close those panels are to the ridge, and how close they are to the valley? This right here is solar panel installation 101 improper. That's 5 out of 5. I'll show you 6 out of 6. That's 100%. And this is in the same track. It's the same track. I don't have to drive all over trying to locate them like, oh, I hope I can find one. Oh, no, it's real easy. You just drive around. So there's 100% right here in the town of Apple Valley, California. So come on, Sid. Come on, Art. Step up. Oh, you know what? I told you I don't have to drive around. Well, this one's the same way. This panel system right here, you see how it's right up at the tippy top? Right there, you see it? Here, let me show you. Just on the left of that heater vent. It's supposed to be 3 feet from the ridge, and this side over here isn't, and that side over there is. So that's 6, and I got number 7 will be on coming up. So, Archbishop, Town Council, come on. Sid, Captain, take the lead. Every solar system in the town of Apple Valley needs to be inspected for proper CAL FIRE photovoltaic installation guidelines under Frank Robinson's local control. You know how I told you in that video that I wasn't going to go looking for solar installations that were illegally installed, but if I happened across one, I would. Still looking for horse hooves, by the way, and horse poop. Well, there's my opportunity right there. Right there. Too close to the ridge. If you look, hang on, that rack there is too close to the ridge, but the other one looks like it might be okay. So that tells me that they were trying.